My friend Bartelius challenged me to a loadout challenge where he picked the loadout, which he picked the Red Eye Assault Rifle, the Iron Pump, the Vengeance Sniper, a Chug Jug, and what are they called? Shockwaves. Which, this is my first video of 2026, so let's see if we can hit at least 500 subs by the end of 2026. That would be insane. So, let's get right into it. And, well, before I stop talking, let me go over the rules. Basically, I will be able to get the loadout. I will only be able to use those weapons, and once I complete the loadout, I cannot use or swap any of the weapons, like upgrade them. But I do in the first 2 games because I only added that rule in halfway through. Now, Bartelius said I have to win the game, but because I'm bad, I will set a goal at top 5 and I've secured the win, or I win the game. So, let's get right into it with this first game. I saw this guy and started spraying, and it was a close 1v1. But luckily I was able to win, and he had the second part of the loadout, the shockwave grenades. Then after healing with the fire, I was able to take advantage of the mushrooms on the floor to get 40 shield. I then spent 2 minutes chasing down a hot air balloon to get the sniper. That did not end quite well because I did not get to it in time. But I did find a player with a sniper. So I started spraying him, hit him for 24, and then kept on spraying. Then I realised he had the sniper, but it was already too late. I was 14 HP, a bad shockwave. I was trying to jump into the tunnel, but I missed it, and he got off some good sprays, and I died on my first game. But not to worry, we have 3 tries at this, so this is my second one. So I dropped Canyon for a nice slice drop, as I like to call it, where you just go straight across, and then you cut straight background to go in, which I was going to go for the vault. So I obviously closed the door behind me so no one would follow me and think I was down here. Collected a little bit of stuff for cover, and I got down into the vault. Now, I got out of the vault with most of my inventory full. All I was missing was the sniper. Now, after driving, I was able to kill a kid, and he had the Venge sniper. Finally, I had completed the loadout, but now we have to get top 5 or win, or we fail and move on to our final try. Bit of a delayed shot as I shot, and then 10 seconds later or so it registered. Now, I was being really stupid. I accidentally dropped down, my internet started lagging, I missed a shot, and this is what happened. I completely sold 17th place, but now I have my 3rd and final try. If we don't get it here, we lose. So I decided to slice technique again to get straight to the vault. This was the game I was going to win. I know I couldn't pick up that SMG, so I just ran straight there. Without closing the door, I just ran right to it. Now, I knew I couldn't fight those shots, but I was able to get the sniper rifle at the last second. So all I needed now was a chug jug, which would be the hardest thing to find. And then I completed the loadout. All I needed to do now was get to top 5 or win. After I eliminated this player, quick and easy, kind of a bot though, I believe, I had to now try and survive or try and take out the rest of the lobby. Now, on my way to look for the missing player, I found a purple scar. I know I couldn't use it because of the challenge, and I was so sad because it was the first time I actually found one in Battle Royale. But for the challenge, I won't. So, you gotta hit the like and subscribe button for that one. Now, this player was annoying. I knew he had a shotgun, a Hollow Rush SMG and a sniper. He cracked me really badly, but I was able to escape with a decent shockwave straight into Lethal Labs. But I knew he was chasing me. I tried to shockwave back to where I was, but 2 players needed to die for me to succeed. But at the last second, this is what happened. I failed. I swear I hit 2 shots in him there, but sorry Bartelius. I tried my best at least. But if you feel bad for me, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you all in tomorrow's video, which is Blitz Royale. So, goodbye. And also, Happy New Year.